traders. Happy Friday, everybody. Good to see you all. Welcome back. Nice to see everybody's here bright and early. Some crazy news going on today. I'm going to talk about CrowdStrike. We'll talk a little about that, what happened with that huge computer crash that went on. Stock obviously took a very, very nice little correction. We'll talk a little about that and a couple other stocks. But good to see Dominic. Good to see you, Charles, David, Lawrence, everybody on social media. Welcome back. So anyway, Friday. What do we know about Fridays? Okay, we know that it's the summer. It is absolutely gorgeous this weekend. I know everyone basically already went away this weekend, over the weekend. I'm not here to be a weatherman, but I have to tell you, and remind everyone, is it a good day to trade? Is it a bad day to trade? Not every day is a good day to trade, okay? Not every day is a great day to trade. And, yesterday, we had a couple of good moves. I mean, even though we'll go into earnings announcements, I mean, Netflix came out with earnings. Where is it? Right here. Look at Netflix right here. Netflix brought earnings up here, and you could see like what a hell of a slingshot that was. But other than that, there's a couple of stocks out there we could probably trade. Now, there is a strategy behind these big brand name stocks. I think I did it I spoke about this before. When earnings announcements come out with stocks like this, if you see what just happened here, stock slingshot from 165 down to 600. So if you did a very small buy, let's say at 614, like remember I told you I had to do limit orders? If you got filled, you did pretty good. Just put something ridiculous out of the money. Sometimes what I'll do as a joke, not as a joke, but serious. I'll put a ridiculous short out there, let's say like 700, and I'll do a buy like at like 600, like $50 out of the way. Just don't trade a lot of it. And you know what? Sometimes it works out. Netflix actually does work out. Just kind of a little strategy behind, how to trade earnings. But overall, as the earnings went out, I mean, it's kind of flat. It's up a little bit, it's up $5. Netflix, after all that whole thing that they did about eliminating people copying their usernames and they raised the price so much, they actually did pretty well. Good for them, Netflix. But anyway, getting back to the really big news is the CrowdStrike. So just want to show you CRWD. Okay, so just remember, catastrophes make opportunities. The only issue we have with CrowdStrike is that you had to be up at 5:30 in the morning, and most brokerage firms don't let you trade that early in the morning. So if you look at what happened over here, you're probably talking about maybe, 8 o'clock in the morning, you probably got into it. But, the thing about CrowdStrike, we're not going to really trade it because it's expensive. You know what I mean? There's so many other stocks out there. Only worst case scenario, but we'll talk a little bit more about that. One of my brokers is not available due to the outage. Oh, wow, really? I forgot about that too, Dominic. Some people couldn't even trade. The banks were closed. So that was the other issue. And let me tell you something. Let me give you one of the greatest advice that one of my mentors always taught me. And always remember this. If you have any types of internet issues, brokerage firm issues like logging in, do not trade. I don't care if it's the end of the world. God forbid something happens and you can't get in and out of that stock. And because something happened with your internet or the brokerage firms are picking up, whatever it is, don't get into the trade, because if you're on the wrong side and you can't get out, and remember, that responsibility is not their responsibility. You're going to get screwed. It happened to me before, so don't do that, okay? So just a little tip of the day. Let's go over and talk about what happened yesterday. Now, listen, if you were here in the morning, I think I kind of told you, the pre-market wasn't that great. Okay, but we did have a couple of good stocks that did move. This stock right here, the NAAS, you know what? It's been doing really, really well. Yesterday, it had a nice little move. It came a little bit late, but it moved nice over the course of the day. The stock basically started around 250. You could see here long term, went up to about $10, did come back. That one did pretty well. Another stock, IVP. That one also did really, really nicely. It's been a really good swing trade also. This is that veterinarian stock. I can't believe that they must love the news on the stock. I mean, this is how we convert a day trade to a swing trade. Now, yesterday, for some of you that joined me, I was on Well 365. We had a really good showing. A lot of new members are going to be joining us. Close to about 100 members signed up, want to learn about level 4. They couldn't believe they even never heard of it. But some people asking me, like, how do you find your watch list, and it's pretty easy. We just go through the big percentage gainers. We have no crystal ball, okay? I would like to say I have one, but I mean, unless you know where to, this is not, I'm not here to, you give fake news. All right. They don't exist. All right. Period. They're like unicorns. Okay. I heard of it, but I never seen one. But this stock, we did find it. We've been trading it. It's been moving very steadily, and it turned into a nice little swing trade. So I don't know if anybody got the swing trade on it, but she did really well. So anyway, the stock, looks like it's probably got resistance levels around 20. So I don't know if anyone here is trading the swing trade on it. That one did pretty well. What else that we had that was moved up? PLTR had a nice early morning bounce. PLTR has been a really good swing trade also. I mean, it's not up huge, but 22 to 28, it's breaking 52-week highs. Another nice little moving stock right here. You could see where it was last year. I mean, the stock is moving phenomenal. It is coming up to the 2021's resistance levels. So I'd be a little concerned right here. It looks like that's where the peak is right there. So that one's looking pretty good. That turned out to be a nice little swing trade. So, and not only is it day trade, and then you was a nice little short yesterday. Unity Software, 18.25 down to 16.20. All right, now I want to bring up another thing. I want to bring up NVIDIA. So I did a video on NVIDIA again, and I'm giving you the NVIDIA update because I've been doing. The thing is, everyone wants to know about the Fabulous Seven. So this stock obviously be a very popular stock. I did another video on it, and I think I called it. Where's my video on it? Hold on. I think I called it. Yeah, basically it's like it's hidden here at the bottom. I said something right here, right? I said something. I put so many damn videos out. Where are we? Instagram. And NVIDIA alert. Major support levels are reached. It's now a perfect buying opportunity. So that's basically where we're at. And right here, there was like major support levels. Where am I? Right here at about 117, right around there. And it basically on level 4, for everyone that's here. I mean, you're not going to see it too much here because the market's not open yet, but you can see right here. That's really where the support level has been. I mean, right now you can see where the 140s is, but you could see that number was a really big support level, even long term. It's got to hold there, and it looks like it held there. It probably is going to test it. We need a couple of days before we can confirm that. So that one did pretty well, and I'll go another update on the video if you guys are. Make sure you are subscribed to the social network channels. If it's TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, X, whatever it may be. Those are really the top 3 that we use: Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. All right. Now, regarding about what's going on this morning, listen, let's not get too crazy, okay? Remember, it's Friday. Usually there's not too much going on. I didn't see too much going on. There were a couple of stocks that were up a little big. This one is up right now. This SERV. You can see some orders out here around 420. Got some iceberg orders here on $4.90 to $5. So it looks like it's built a little support levels here, 420. And then once it did, it kind of bounced right there. So that one looks pretty good. I like this stock. It's cheap. It's got a nice spread. SCRV, just writing it down right here. You know what? It's gapped up pretty nicely. Not bad. Is that 52-week high? So it looks like a new IPO. High is $5. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. If it breaks this 5, this stock could be a really nice stock. Could turn into a swing trade. One stock you got a lot of traders were focusing on this morning was this stock right here, NAAS. That's the one now that has been trading great from yesterday. It's gapped up today. I would just be a little concerned about this stock because remember, if you were here yesterday, it is a little, it's got some nasty shakes. It's got nasty shakes. So let's be very careful of that one too. Now, we're already at number 5. We're at 12% move. So it just shows you there's not that much going on out there. It looks like this one just started making a little bit of a move. CYTO. Good spread, 11%. Let me go see what's over here on the orders. Yeah, this one just got a big buyer that showed up right now at $1.45. So this one is not bad. CYTO. Nice little red 9 o'clock move. That's why we do our class at 9 a.m. We just had a pretty big move right here. So this one looks pretty good. I like that one too. I did find this stock right here. If you remember, this was had to do with the electrical fire. What happened in Hawaii? The stock got destroyed. That's when it went from 40 all the way back down to 10. It finally is starting to make a huge move. News came out, I guess that must have been. Looks like it has to be earnings. So they must have loved it. That's a good sign. Maybe that whole thing, recovery, took care of it. So Hawaiian Electric looks pretty good. We've done really well. Now, remember, the stock is a very volatile stock. Be very, very careful of it. Okay, very careful of it. Now, regarding about a couple other stocks out there that might affect, did I find anything else on there? Yeah, no, that was it. Now, Microsoft, obviously having a little bit to do what happened with CrowdStrike. That stock might get affected a little bit. It is at big support levels right here, though. So I don't know how affected it's going to be, but if they don't fix this problem, these two stocks could probably go down and bring other stocks down with it that are in the high tech. So we're going to keep an eye on that. But very, very small list. Don't get too crazy. Don't get too cocky today. Let's see how things work out. And then, if we see something around 9:30, when the market opens up, we'll see something. We'll say something. All right. They set a settlement with their fires, Michael. That's the news, right? Okay. Let me just post that in social media. That was the news on HE. So they must have probably got a good deal on the news on there, on that HE. Yep, that was a stock right there. I think HE is moving higher because it's settled with the lawsuit in California. Yep. All right, no problem. All right, traders. So let's get ready for the market opened up. Once again, if you are on social media and you want to come and join our trading room, let me just take that little link, take your phone, scan that little QR code you see on the top left-hand corner. Just come to ctu.co/free. New cyber traders that came from that have registered for this past week. Please remember that the room that you're in right now, this is a trading room. It's not a teaching room. So what we want you to do is just make sure you talk to education advisors. You all have been assigned one. Let them do their orientation with you. Make sure you watch those videos that we gave you. We made those custom videos, how to get level 3 and level 4. Watch those videos. Make sure you get them. And then once again, don't buy anything. You're just there to watch and see how the other traders, how they think to themselves. Because remember, everyone here is just like you. Okay. So, but don't get too crazy. Friday, we don't get too nuts. Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays are the best days. All right, everyone. Good luck. Happy trading. We'll start commentary when the market opens up in 15 minutes. For everybody else, we'll see you back here at 2:30. All right. Thanks for listening and good luck. If I don't see you, enjoy your weekend.